Greetings, I'm Professor K, and in this short video presentation we're going to see how we go about making a new host record for our IIS site up inside of DNS. I've changed machines. I've gone over to my domain controller, which I have DNS running on, and now we're going to go make some changes. And to do this, we're going to go to Tools and we're going to go to DNS. To ensure that we have name resolution for our new IIS server, we're going to need to create a new domain up inside of our forward lookup zones. So let's go ahead and expand our forward lookup zones. I'm now going to right click at the top folder and I'm going to select new zone, and this will start the new zone wizard. Go ahead and click next. And on this next page, we want to go ahead and accept the default for the primary zone, but we do not want to store this zone in Active Directory, so make sure you uncheck that box. Go ahead and click next. And now we're going to give the zone a name, and I'm going to call this cyberoffense.com, and you're free to name your zone how it relates to your domain any way you wish. But when we're done here, you'll see how we're going to append www. to the cyberoffense.com, so make sure that you take that into consideration when you create your new zone. Go ahead and click next. Go ahead and click next, accept the default, click next, and click finish. So now you see that we have two primary zones up here, but these four lookup zones, this first one is for my domain, and this one is going to be for the web server. With your new forward lookup zone selected, go ahead and right click inside of the center window pane, and we're going to create a new host record. We're going to call this new host record www. And we're going to give it the IP address of the server in which we install the IIS role upon. Confirm your IP address as being correct and go ahead and click on Add Host. And you get a message that the host record has been successfully created. Go ahead and click on Done. Back at our new IIS server, we're now ready to check to see if we do have name resolution working correctly for this web server. Now the next thing we need to do is go ahead and bring up a command prompt, and we're going to attempt to ping that new host record that we created up inside of DNS to make sure that we have good name resolution. I'm going to hold down my Windows key. I'm going to hit R, brings up a run line. I'm going to type in CMD for command prompt, and at the command prompt I'm going to type in ping www.cyberoffense.com, and we'll see if it can resolve, and it does. I'm back over onto my domain controller. I'm going to use Internet Explorer to see if we can't resolve that web page and pick up that default document that we created earlier. Now before I open up IIE, I want to make sure that my IIE enhanced security configuration is turned off because it's so annoying. So make sure that you go inside of your server manager up underneath local server and check the radio button to turn that off. There's two radio buttons. Make sure you click them both. We can go ahead and minimize Server Manager, and we're going to click on the Start button. We're going to go to Windows Accessory, and we're going to click on Internet Explorer, and from here we can either type in the IP address of the web server, or we can now go ahead and use the name of the web server, which is www.cyberoffense.com, and we should be able to get that default document that we created earlier. So I've typed in the name of our new IIS website. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and we see we get the default document. So we know that our IIS server is working, and we know that our default document is accessible. So that's going to conclude this short video presentation on how we go about creating a new host record in DNS for our new website. So if you have any questions or concerns about any of the material that was covered in this short video presentation, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact your instructor, and I'll see you in my next video.